All right, guys, welcome back. This is Deja with Twisted Sisters Mojo, and it has been an exciting week for me, and this is why. Yep, I got a new grandbaby. He is adorable. That is little Axel, and he was born on Imbolc, so that makes me very, very happy. I'm a grandma for the 5th time. It's hard to believe. I don't know where time went. One minute I was out running around partying in my 20s having a great time, and next thing I know, I got 5 grandbabies. What the fuck? I don't even know. But we're back, and we are going to do a pick a card, and today's pick a card is what your guides need you to know. Messages from your spirit guides. What do your spirit guides need you to know? What direction you need to know? So we're going to hit that today. Because we do this one at least once a month, sometimes twice a month, and that's because our lives are fluid. Things that we're doing change. Things that our spirit guides are trying to push us to do or met their messages, that changes also. So it is something that I like to do at least once a month. So that is what we're going to do today. Or I should say again, because I already filmed one video earlier. So, what your spirit guides need you to know. All right, guys, let's hit it. Take a deep breath. Open up your intuition, and let's get started. We are going to divide the decks up into 4 piles. Pile 1. Pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. What do your guides need you to know? All right, pick a pile, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and let's go. What your guides need you to know. Okay. All right, if you picked pile 1, we've got the Ace of Cups in its upright. We have the Tower in its reverse position. And we have Justice in its reverse position. What your guides need you to know is that in relationships, whether it be marriage, whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, husband, husband, whatever it may be, whatever relationship that you're in, you need to be careful not to fall back into toxic ways of dealing with things. You need to not fall back into making the same mistakes that you have made earlier. It means what your guides want you to know is that you have to find a better way. Because what's going on with y'all right now is not working. So y'all need to fix that. It's not saying that your relationship's going to end or that you're not going to have a new relationship. But it is saying that you have to be careful in relationships not to repeat negative patterns of behavior. Because it puts you on very, very, very shaky ground. And you don't want your relationship on shaky ground, or you don't want to go into a new relationship on shaky ground. So get rid of your baggage. Break negative habits that you have. If you are like a person that gets very angry and just goes at someone, temper it down. Find a better way. So that's what your guides need you to know if you have picked pile 1. You got to change it up. You got to break patterns of behavior, and you have to stop making the same mistakes that you've made previously. All right, so that's what your guides need you to know if you pick pile 1. If you have picked pile 2. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in its upright. And we have the 10 of Coins in its reverse. Okay, there's a couple of things that your guides need you to know. One is on a spiritual level. you got to get your spirituality back on track. You have been slacking off putting forth that spiritual studying, that spiritual practice, that next step in your spiritual journey. You've been procrastinating. You've been putting it off. You need to get your shit together, get back on track, and get hot on it and get started on it. Your spirits want you to get a move on. The second message is that you have people around you that are kind of sucking the spiritual life out of you. They're immature, they're needy, they're not being as supportive as they could be with your spiritual path. You need to kind of push them to the side and focus on yourself. You're dividing your time between too many things. You've got so much going on, and the last thing you need is on your own spiritual journey is people that are just sucking you the life out of you. They're like sucking the spiritual energy out of you. If they're doing that, you know, you need to keep them at a distance while you are doing your spiritual studies, while you are trying to advance your own spirituality. You can't let people keep dragging you back into the same old immature bullshit and bad habits. So, yeah, you might have to cut a couple people off because they're definitely not helping you at all. All right, so that is if you picked pile 2. What your spirit guides need you to know if you picked pile 3. Ooh, alrighty. We've got the Three of Swords in its upright. We have the Eight of Cups in its upright. And we have the Queen of Cups in her upright position. Alright, if you have picked pile 3, you're dealing with a level of heartache, and there's things that are hurting you in your life that you need to walk away from. You love so much, and you have so much loving, giving energy, and you put that out to everyone around you, and you are not getting that back in return. You're not getting that back at all, and that hurts your heart. That hurts your heart, and that just devastates you. You have got to walk away from those people. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because they're just going to continue to upset you, to hurt you, and you need to like really put yourself first emotionally. Yeah. Because their negative behavior is not going to stop. If you are in a relationship right now, you need to check your partner. Sorry to say this, generally when the Three of Swords comes up, it talks about third-party interference. It talks about infidelity. It can talk about heartache and having your heart broken. So I would check your partner. If you have recently found out your partner has cheated, you need to do a lot of self-healing, because infidelity can leave a deep, deep scar on someone. So yeah, you need to be on your guard. If your intuition is telling you that something's not right with your partner, and that you're feeling like something, you're catching them in little lies and they're being kind of secretive and things like that, you need to go ahead and listen to that and maybe do a little secret squirreling and find out why your partner's acting this way, and make sure that there's not someone else involved. Like I said, whenever the Three of Swords comes in, I'm kind of like, that's not boding well. So yeah, And if you have, again, if you have recently found out that your partner has cheated on you, baby, get out. They're not going to change. Walk away from that heartbreak before it just spiritually breaks you. You don't need that. So, alright, that was kind of like super fucking depressing. So yeah, that's if you picked pile 3. Let's try pile 4 because, yeah, pile 3 sucked. Alright. What you need to know. What the fuck? Goodness gracious, there's a lot of relationship crapola going on. Alright. If you have picked pile 4, we have the 6 of Cups in its reverse position. I'm sorry, in its upright position. We have the 10 of Swords in its reverse position. And then we have the 5 of Wands in its upright. Alright, if you picked pile 4, you're going to be dealing with some conflict at work. You're going to be dealing the conflict's going to come from one of 3 places: work, friends, or relationships. You need to be able to not engage. You need to be able to just kind of take a step back and not play into it. Because there are going to be new opportunities in the work side of it that are going to allow you to maybe branch out. But if you find yourself being drawn into work conflict, that's going to kind of look a little bad on you, because people higher up are keeping an eye on this kind of situation. So you really need to just kind of step back, not engage with people who are trying to like pick at you and suck you into their bullshit. You need to just stop. Full stop. Relationship wise, it's looking a little rocky. Again, don't engage. That is the biggest message that Spirit wants you to know, is when conflict is coming at you, do not engage. It doesn't matter whether it's work, whether it's friendship, whether it's relationship. It's a waste of your energy. They want you to focus on yourself and uplifting yourself, not engaging in petty ass bullshit drama. Point blank. Don't do it. Take a step back and just, he is not my circus, not my clowns. Y'all figure it out. Y'all deal with it on your own. So, alright guys. That has been what your spirit guides want you to know. And this has been Deja with Twisted Sisters Mojo. So please do us a favor, hit that like and or subscribe button, and we will see you guys on the next video.